Unfortunately, she didn't want to go out through the normal door she wants to go out, which is the side door to the house, which is right next to my office. No, she decided she wanted to go out the front door. So a little bit more travel time for me. There we go. Ah, cats. Agents of Chaos. Yeah, pretty much. Very cute agents of Chaos, though. So we forgive them. Cats gotta have her preferences. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's very true. Alright. So, back to working with the shop. Now let's go ahead and continue digging this through. This will help, I imagine, to get all of that sorted properly. What I may do is actually move that inside and just start emptying things out. Now, having a digger, like a JCB, there are some in the world, as is, makes this process significantly faster because, you know, it's a proper excavating tool. It can move massive amounts of material. And it works more or less as you imagine. You use the digging arm or the bucket plow sort of thing to carve away huge amounts of an area. And that's one of the things that I really like about this game. It has such a good sense of progression with the tools in the game. It is such a solid experience. It really, really is. Let me just check. Just got a message. Sorry, just dealing with a message because there we are. Perfect. Done and done. Right. I do believe someone just ran past, but I missed them, unfortunately. There we go. Looks perfect now. Now, how do I deal with the walls on this side? Let me go and have a quick look. I think they are just straight up walls going back. Okay. Now, since this is basically a warehouse section, that makes sense. It wouldn't be too fancy. Let's drag these around and we'll continue to excavate the dirt into it. We'll leave it there. That should be close enough for me to be able to move quite a lot of material around. Yep, nope, not quite close enough, but that's fine. There we go. Now, of course, one of the things about doing this by hand is you have to move each and every shovel load into the cart. Now, you can move then the product that's in the cart relatively easily, but getting things into the cart, oh, that takes some time. That takes some doing, unfortunately. But we will get there, don't you worry. It will be done. There we go. Now, the other thing that I've been thinking about is the entrance to the shop. I may not actually have the doorway there. What we could do instead is have this sink back, have ladders going up from here, but have this as a as more of a surface to have signage, and also a place for the job board that we're going to want to place down there. The entrances could actually be along the sides. These could sit down here, somewhere along the side entrances to the warehouse, specifically. Or maybe I could have little side entrances jutting off from the side alongside the ladders. I think that actually might look quite fetching. Because even though it is a warehouse, it's my warehouse, and thus it must look good. Tea time can always be improved by showing your service to the world and donating blood and plasma, and earning the sweet, sweet merch. In this case, an NZ blood service mug. Tea created from your own blood sacrifice. What? Okay. I think I'm down with that, Knight at Arms. That was an odd message to read out, but I think I'm done with it. On that note, out of curiosity, how many people in chat actually, that doesn't need to be regular, but how many people in chat have donated blood? Or indeed plasma? Or, well, not plasma, sorry, marrow. It's a rather more extreme thing to donate, but I imagine there'll be a few of you in the chat who've done it. Some of you won't be able to due to illness or medication, or just you won't meet the requirements for it. I'm seeing quite a few people that would like to, but aren't allowed. Yeah. My mother wasn't allowed. She was a nurse, but she was too slight. They didn't like. They felt that she didn't weigh enough, basically, to be allowed to give blood when combined with her height. She always felt that was a particularly bitter pill to swallow because she wanted to donate, and she could actually help other people donate. She could literally draw the blood, but she wasn't allowed to herself. Oh, actually, a couple of you do donate plasma, yeah. Well done, everyone. The 7 times I've attempted to donate blood, I have successfully done it 5 times. The other 2 times, I passed out because I'm nervous, as all hell around needles. Yeah, I used to be very nervous about needles. I used to sincerely have an irrational fear of them. It was awkward at times. I couldn't really tell you when I got past it. I still have a little bit of a weird churning in my chest when any needlework needs to be done. But I can, at this point, I've developed methods of, I guess, overriding that and coping with it, I suppose you'd say. But yeah, that was a bit of a potch. I used to, you know, I would probably say it was phobia levels. I was deathly afraid. I would start having, as a child, I would become wild. I would, you know, nothing mattered anymore. I would literally just fight, bite, scram, anything I could do to get away. This soil is going to be a massive pain in the bum, but I do need to move it. Morning, Sumi. But at this point, I try to give blood whenever I have the opportunity to. Obviously, things have gone very awry recently, but I do try to donate whenever I can. I'm in a very privileged position of being healthy, and you know, it's something that I can just make more of. Whereas it could literally mean the difference between someone else staying alive or dying. So it feels like a no-brainer for me. I lose nothing by doing it, except a little bit of time. And the staff are always so very, very thankful for any contribution. There you go. I've almost cleared out a path all the way through. Now, we're going to be taking this down one more level, but initially there's going to be a floor back here. The shop will go here and over there as well. I may bring this back and have a door that turns sideways, but the internals of this area will be storage. And for that, I needed to go one tile further down. So there will be another floor besides. So the brick will actually become a bit more like a skirting, really, than anything else. I'm not really sure what the reasons for having restrictions on weight with donation. I assume it's something to do with the idea that a very small person doesn't have the kind of capacity to deal with a sudden massive drop in blood pressure, because there's less of you, there's going to be less blood in you, and taking a certain amount might lead to rather drastic problems. I don't really understand the ins and outs of it, I've got to be honest. Can lead to heart attack. Ah, okay, well, yeah, makes sense. Right. I'm going to use bricks to... Yeah, I think we'll just run a set of bricks right across if I have any more bricks to go. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. I'll have the bricks run straight back as floor. Just 2 wide should do it, I think. Almost done. Aavak, you can hold E while picking up rocks. I was not aware of that. I thought that was actually an ability that you had to unlock. I thought you had to actually unlock the ability to just basically pick up all of the rocks in the near vicinity when you were mining. I thought it was one of the mining traits. Well, not traits, perks. There you go. For a moment there, I had this horrible feeling like, oh no, have I got enough disk space? But we've got 20 hours. I think we're good. We're good for at least 2 of my streams. Have a lovely rest of stream, all. Just glad I got to pop in, but I really need to sleep before work. Just finished binging Aavak's CK3 playthrough on YouTube. Very enjoyable. I'm really glad you enjoyed it, Cherry Nick. We'll be getting more CK3 VODs up very, very soon. I think that's me out of all the bricks that I had over here, so I'm going to need to go and get some more. But that's good enough for now. There we are. So with that done, I should now be able to put up some walls. Oh, actually, no, I've got another 20 bricks there besides. That's not too bad. Now, is it just walls around here? Yes, it is. Oh, can I not? Oh, it's a plane. Needed to be a wall. Dunk. There we are. Thought I was dragging my car around then, but no. All right, so how would I want to do this? I'm thinking I know, dangerous thing to do, but I'm thinking, well, I need to see how big the dimensions of the shop are. So let's have a quick gander at this, shall we? It's called a store. Economic components. Store component. What I really need to see is the actual store itself. Wonder if anyone in chat could tell me the dimensions. Oops. Typing all over the place. Oh my lord. Store is 1 by 2 by 2. Oh, it's actually only 1 by 2 by 2. It's too tall. Right, that's actually really good. That's very good then. Sorry about slurping my tea, but also not sorry, really. So, the store would stand here too tall. That's actually fine for me. I think what we will do, given this, is cube. Go for the line. Straight up. Cube there, straight up. Of course, I run out of blocks. That's fine, because I can reclaim some of these. Yeah, it looks like that. Oh, no, there we go. Thunk. Perfect. Because this area will be set back so that I can have a job board set in front of it. So we want a wall section here. 2 point. That's 8 blocks. Yeah, just a little bit too much. But it's getting there. So we'll have the job board back here, I guess. Part of me would like it to be one more further back. I wonder if that's possible. Without ruining the position of the storages within. I may need to check that out, but I am hopeful that it will be possible. For now, though, let's just go with windows across the top there. Coming down in 2 doors. Okay, I'm too hungry, apparently. That's fine, because I've got amazing amounts of knowledge. Thanks for buying all of that food from Sheila. There we go. So I'll be able to go through there, but probably a mortared stone door. Hi, Kitsa. And then back here somewhere, I'm really tempted to have one extra layer of floor. Will that give me 5? It would actually. Would probably, yeah. I shouldn't struggle with the placing of the blocks even then. So I should be able to do something with this if I got the bricks for it. Do I still have bricks? I do. Perfect. 1 extra layer and we'll be golden. Just a little bit of crushed iron ore there, but I'm not going to worry about that one too much for now. Now, is there any more mortared stone? There's a little bit up there. There we are. And then back here, we'll just have wall sections. I'll complete it one line at a time. There we are. I think this will work quite well. She quite often enjoys taking on sort of support roles in games, actually. I think some people just really enjoy being helpful, feeling that they're contributing in some meaningful way. Yeah, I kind of like that, I think. With that said, I wish I could force this to be a wall section. I really, really, truly do. But I really, truly can't. That is so annoying, but I guess I'll just pop that in there for now and just leave it as. There we go. Right, let's head on up top and see if we can't get some mortared stone going. Though I am going to soon reposition this ladder. Oh, there we go. What do I need for this mortared sandstone? I'm missing the rocks. Wow, okay. So I'm missing the sandstone rocks for this. Very well. A little bit more mining in store then. Everything in here seems good. Let's move up some more clay because we want to take that back with us. Some more limestone. Definitely want that coming back with us. The dirt should not be going back with us. That is 100% not something we want. Oh, now we're into the limestone section. That's going to be a little bit more awkward for me to gather anything. It's a little bit more sand that I can shift over though. Hybrid Vitae. I don't have too much money on me at the moment, but yeah, sure. If you let me know how much you're looking for the sandstone, I'm sure we can work something out. But in the meanwhile, we've got a battle. No, I'm gonna need to make a way for. Heyo! Oh, thank you so much, though. I really, really appreciate this. It's massive help. Let me drop that off up there, and then drop some of that off in the cart, and a little bit more in the cart. Oh, can I not put it in there? Inventory is too heavy. There we go. Thank you, mate. That was incredibly kind of you. I really, really appreciate it. It's going to be massive help for me. Now, let's try and shimmy this around into the correct storages. I can hear many people throwing up epic units. Thank you. Really appreciate the help. Put that in there. And this can go down over there. And we should be sorted. Wonderful. Now then. Got loads of sandstone on this side, loads of marble on the other side. I do need to take the marble with me back to base. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to want to do with that. But let's go ahead and tonk. And also tonk. Like so. This is going to allow me to move the ladder up there. And out of the way of this lamp. Because that's kind of annoying. I'm going to get a second one if I can. So we want ladders, and we want a line. There we are. I'll do the same on this side. I'm not going to have stairs leading up to the shop. People can use their legs and their hands to go up. It's fine. Let me see. I need some hewn logs. Should have some. Yeah, I do. Not that many, though, actually. I may need to make a few more. Yeah, I'm probably going to need to make a few more. That's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Need to make one more hewn log. Wrong one. I need to use this one for one hewn log, please, and indeed thank you. Oh, yeah. Streamladers makes me feel like Aavak is the king, and we are his nobles, giving our troops for his cause. I guess you could say it like that, I guess. Laird, hello mate, good morning. Beanie, thank you for the laughs tonight, Aavak. It was much needed. Good night all. Oh, take care. Have a good sleep. I'm glad that we can lift your spirits with a little bit of hilarity. Using legs and hands to go up sounds twice as easy. Indeed. Indeed. So why do people complain? I just don't know. Here's a question for you, though, Chair. As someone who habitually uses the stairs rather than an elevator, where do you fine folks stand on that? Do you go up the stairs if it's an option, or do you always use the elevator if there's one available? All right, let's go ahead and start filling this out. It's too late for me. I use the elevator. Oh, Bilal. It's like, no, nothing can change this now. This is my fate. But you have so much to live for. Use the elevator. There we go. And that is now a nice wall for a job board to be just snuck in there. Oh, it's going to be grand. Is the job board here? Have I got the job board with me, or have I left that elsewhere? I may have left that back at base. Have a look. Do I have the job board here? No, I think that's... I think that is indeed elsewhere, unfortunately. Pity that one. Sound pity. Oh well. We'll make do. We will make do. What's wrong, Black DT? Oh, you made a mistake in paying to a personal account. Zangiri had something very similar recently, actually. Someone did a job for Zangiri, like a contract board job, and Zangiri paid out to them, and it showed that it paid out to the correct person, or rather, that person, completed the job. He marked it as complete. I forget what the job was, but instead of the person who did the job getting the payment, it got sent to a random individual, and it caused some, like legitimately, it's like, well, what on earth can we do with this? Why on earth has this happened? I'm not sure how they resolved it in the end, but yeah, definitely there's some weird things going on with that. Thank you for passing on the info, Kitzer. But yeah, Zangiri would be, or Wild Magic or Salmon would be the ones to talk to, but especially Zangiri, because he's had experience with this problem in particular. Hopefully it can be resolved nice and fast for you, though, because obviously money being in the wrong place is a little bit useless for you, mostly, actually. It's like whenever places ask, like utility companies and things like that, want like direct debit payments and things, like in advance of the bill, with the idea that, oh, well, you know, if you overpay, it's fine, we'll pay it back. And to be fair, there's never any concern that you won't get the monies owed at the end of the year. But it's like, yeah, but up until then, my money is in your account, doing me no good and doing you some good. I'd much rather the money be in my account doing me good than in yours. I'll pay you when you know how much I owe. Until then, no. I don't care how much of a discount you're trying to offer me. I refuse. My money stays with me until I actually use something, and then you